Greetings humans and welcome back to another video. Just going to start by saying if my hair looks messy, it was neater about 30 seconds ago, then I fell off my chair whilst attempting to reach the yarn that I'm reviewing today. So, apologies, it happens to the best of us. But yeah, I had a clumsy moment and my hair got a bit messy as a result, so I just can't throw the hairband on it, so I'm hoping that stops it looking awful. But yeah, basically, I had a noodle moment. It caused mess, nearly caused damages, but didn't cause damages. And I'm ready to go. But yeah, hope you're all doing good. I hope you've had a slightly less accident prone day so far than I have. And as the weather's starting to turn nicer, you can see there is sun glaring on the side of my face. We actually have sun in the United Kingdom now, and it's marvellous. I have missed it over the winter. But yeah, welcome back. Hope you're safe, happy, and hydrated. And let's get into it. If you've been to my videos before, you'll know I do like the Wool Factory. I seem to have bought an unhealthy amount of them since I discovered them on an Instagram post. So yeah, we're back with the Wool Factory today because they advertised new bundles. And I was like, oh, heck yeah. So we bought some to review so that I spend money so that you don't need to. Or to encourage you to. Either way. So we've got a branded mystery box and a drops mystery box. And we're going to start with just the branded mystery box. I believe they said you should get 8 balls of yarn, but that's me trying to remember something that I was told quite a long time ago. But starting off with some pink Aran yarn, about 100 grams, and I believe these should all be correctly labelled. You know, it looks and sounds about right. I've actually got a piglet crochet pattern I've recently bought, which I might use this for, because that's a very piglet-esque colour. Next, we have just some white chunky, which is the yarn I always run out of, so definitely not going to complain, because that's the one I need most. Got some very pretty blue there. I mean, look at that. It's definitely a babyish sort of colour. Woolcraft with Love double knitting. Yeah, looks like it's DK weight and about 300 metres, so fairly nice. No idea what I'm going to make with it. Could make quite a cute baby cardigan. But then, the one thing that makes me sad about baby cardigans is that they don't fit them for very long because they grow. Little children grow too fast. Sorry, my oldest sister is going to be having... No, she's not. My second oldest sister is going to be having a baby anytime soon now, which I am very excited about. So, I've already made a blanket, but there is every chance the more is going to be made because babies are adorable and very fun to craft for. We got this guy. Baby Care Prince. Again, double knit. See, that says it's also 300 metres, but that feels smaller than that one. So I'm not convinced I believe it. But hey, apologies if this ends up editing randomly. When I dumped that ball of yarn, I managed to hit the button to stop recording. And sort of noticed when I saw in the corner, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, so carrying on from roughly where I was with this ball, which is apparently new arrival, double knitting baby randoms. I just said, but I wasn't recording it at the time, I'm not convinced I'd call this a baby colour of yarn. Because, like, to me, that's quite dark for something for a baby. Like, most baby things I make, at least, are quite sort of, you know, quite pastel or light or bright. As opposed to that seems quite dark. Like, it's lovely yarn and I like it, but I'm just not convinced by the babiness of it. I've got some Drops Paris in a nice blue colour. I don't know if they actually have colour names for these or not. I can't find one immediately. But it's colour 9. And another Drops Paris, but pink. This begins to look like a Nintendo Switch colourway. It's very Splatoon. But yeah, I've got 2 more Drops Paris. At this point, I'm going to have a collection of Drops Paris around my house. And finally, this was my favourite in this one. Some King Cool Embrace, which I've never used before, but this is fluffy. I've got no idea what I'm going to make from it, but I love it. Because it is. It feels amazing. So if you ever want something that feels like you're almost like you're stroking a cat, but a slightly static cat. Sorry, that was a bad phrase, but it is. It's soft and I love it. It feels like it would make a wonderful baby blanket, other than the fact that babies would almost certainly chew the fibres and get sick. But if it weren't for that, it would. Potentially, I don't know, but I'll make something from it. Might make a nice hat. And finally, I don't know if I was supposed to get these, but I got a load of buttons, and I love buttons, that's why I'm delighted. I've got an elf button, and a guitar button, and a rocking horse button, and just random buttons. I love buttons, so this is great. Still not sure if they're supposed to be in there. I probably ought to recheck the listing, but hey, buttons. I'm going to squeeze these in without managing to hit my mouse. I probably ought to just move the mouse. Actually, that's a sensible idea. I'm going to quickly move the mouse over there and carry on. Sorry, broke the box a bit. We've now got the Drops one. Roughly the same size. Gonna start with my least favourite, which is, I've had that in a video before, and I just don't know what it's supposed to do. It does not make sense to me. It just feels thick. But not thick, just like stiff thick. It's a... no idea what weight that is. I use a 5mm hook? Is it 5mm on that? Are you sure? Right, let's leave it because I don't know. I'm just going to carry on with some Drops Saffron, which, again, I do like. It's teeny weeny, so I don't know what I'll use it for, but that's a 3mm crochet hook. To me, that sounds realistic. That's, you know, it's thin, so 3mm would make sense. Got some Drops Fable, which, oh, it's superwash treated sock wool. I've never made socks, I'm not brave enough for socks, but it is a nice colour. It's almost sort of pumpkin-esque. But I'm sure I can find something to make from it, even if it doesn't end up being socks. Drops loves you. Drops, we love you too. Again, 3mm, so nice palish bluey, turquoisey, but very pretty, and I love it. Big Merino mix. I mean, it's not that big Merino mix. It seems like a slightly odd title, but I guess they probably have a like very thin merino. But it's nice. I like that. That, if nothing else, it's a beautiful colour. Again, no idea what I'm going to do with it, but it feels nice. It's quite squishy, so I love it. Got some Drops Alaska in a nice yellowy colour. So again, I like it. It's cool. I like yellow. It's a happy colour. 4 to go. More Drops Paris. I've told you I'm going to have a collection of Drops Paris. More Drops Loves You. Same joke as always. Drops, we love you too. Always the same joke. I'm probably never going to stop making it. Apologies. But again, that is a pretty colour and I like it. Got some Drops Snow. Big and fluffy and slightly itchy when I hold it like that, but I like it. It's decent. It's apparently excellent for felting. I've never done felting, so I'll take its word for it. And finally, we've got some Drops Charisma, which is apparently superwash treated. I'm still not entirely sure what that means, so if you know, kindly tell me in the comments. But I think that means that it can be washed without shrinking or doing silly things like that we don't want our yarn to do. However, I am very happy with that bundle. That's... Apparently I managed to stop recording again. I've got no idea at which point, but I'm very sure it's after I've done all the yarn. So yeah, I'm happy with it. 2, 4, 6. I've got 10 balls of drops yarn there, and it's been delightful. Well, not seeing you, but seeing you all again. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any burning ideas of things I could do with that yarn, let me know, particularly the slightly weird stiff drops one. How have you been doing? Do you have any exciting plans for the next week? And see you next time. Bye!